yo, homie, this movie's a hit.
I keep my boys humble. Like, my boys have never had a pair of Jordans. You know, my boys don't do all that internet fly shit. I'm like your kids. And no, I don't give a I could be the biggest star in the world. Do not let me catch you being stupid. Mm-hmm. Do not. And my oldest gets it. My 15-year-old, he tells the other ones, he's like, yo, don't make dad mad. Because once you get one that's right, he gonna straighten the other ones out. Mm-hmm. So it's just that thing of, in the past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male. They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities, for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. Right. But my boys will always be respectful. They will always say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. They will always say thank you. They will always open the door for a lady. They will always make sure that their mother is taken care and provided for. They will always be men. And that's always, since they were 2 years old. Every time I left for a job, I tell my 15-year-old, you're the man of the house. You make sure these doors are locked every night, this alarm is on, you text me or you call me every night before you go to bed and you wake up.
I love that.
Because we're men. If I'm not there to protect, he got to be there to protect. Because you can have all the money in the world, climb through the window, that money means nothing. Right. You can have all the celebrity in the world, you jump through the door, that celebrity means nothing. Yeah. So you got to have a little guard in there, you know? And so for me, it's always that idea of American masculinity is very different.
Gentlemen, please do not let feminism, social media tell you or make you think that we don't need you. Trust me, women are craving masculinity. They're craving men. We need you. We just want to come home and go to sleep on your chest. We just need to wake up next to you knowing that you're there. We just need to be able to call you when we're having a weird day, bad day. You're the only one we want to call. I'm going to call my man about that. Let me see what my man says. Let me ask my man. We need you. Do not let feminism make you believe that you are not wanted. It is far from the truth, as women are all lying to themselves. Trust me, we need you.
You know? and I hear you and I have something in common. You believe in a lot of cases that men and women have roles.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, you say it because people get mad when I say it.
You better believe it. I'm from this. Yeah, you better believe it.
I mean, I know you're from New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm only from Jersey, but I do believe that if he wants a sandwich...
You make daddy a sandwich.
Most of the time.
No. Let me ask you this. Well, okay, let me ask you this. If me and you out and somebody say something slick to you...
You punch him in the face.
You want me to smack him in his mouth, right?
That's right.
So if I take you on a date and I say, look, baby, we gonna go Dutch.
No.
Exactly. If we walking up to the car and I don't open your car door, what do you say?
Open the door.
You better believe it.
Yeah, no, I am with you. I think
so you make daddy a sandwich.
I think... I will, after I get out of the shower. But it'll get done.
If I'm outside cutting that grass, bring daddy some lemonade. It's hot outside. I'm cutting all this grass.
But what's not hot is when girls call their man daddy.
No.
Daddy?
You ask your...
I have one father.
Ask that dude back there.
But you know
hey,
what?
My man.
They do like it,
You got a problem with being called daddy? You got a problem with being called daddy? All right, you better go home and call your man daddy.
I must say, sometimes when you do slip up and say that, men do like that.
Yeah.
But I do believe in traditional roles as well. And I'm not from down south, I'm from Jersey.
Daddy want a sandwich, I'm going to make daddy a sandwich.
We can't, it's not in the shot, but he goes on to say, touring Europe, promoting this movie, he goes, it's very specific to America. He goes, I see these European men, and I'm like, what's up? You know, and he kind of, like, which it's so funny. I give him credit. It wasn't that long ago, he was all in hot water for promoting Captain America and saying something weird, I think while he was in Europe, about how Captain America doesn't represent America. My theory here is that those words were talking points from a publicist in Hollywood. Since then, we've changed regimes in this country. We've changed direction in this country. Well, that politics is downstream of culture. Culture's starting to change in this country. And I think this is what he truly feels coming out. And he lives in a world where you're told what to say and when to say it. And he felt empowered, maybe, because of the sway of society now, to say what he truly feels about a topic that 6 months ago would have gotten him a lot of heat from the left.
Yeah, and he's got a good point. I mean, all of the institutions, whether it's government or schools, they're all working in concert trying to drive masculinity out of boys. But the truth is, and you can go anywhere in this country and see it, the boys are not getting the message. They're not getting the memo.
You're not getting it from that Timothy Chalamet or whatever his name is.
Chalamet.
He wears dresses, right, and pearls, and it's okay. Be yourself, but at least balance it out with some Captain America stuff too.
Yeah.
Make both acceptable if you got to have one. At least call it toxic. That's what they did. They called anything that was rough and tumble, anything that showed the armor, the provide, protect, take the arrows for those that are weaker to go out and gather the food and provide, at least give that room to breathe. And this is a mainstream, very popular actor doing exactly that.
He's talking about how it's good for boys, to sort of say it's okay to be masculine. It's good for women.
Yep.
Women need men to be masculine. They're the providers, they're the ones who step up, when their girlfriend gets pregnant and says, I'm gonna take care of you, I'm gonna take care of the situation. The weak guy says, here's $600 for an abortion. That's the difference, right? So Americans and women do better when men are allowed to do what they do best, which is be masculine, provide, protect.
Women are very strong. They can handle strong men.
We know what Pete Hegseth, I think you know who he is. We know what he's trying to do at the Department of Defense. Maybe, you know how Kash Patel's trying to get UFC. Maybe Pete Hegseth needs to go get Captain America to come do what Captain America originally did in the story. Get the troops in the right mentality.
What's Kash doing with UFC?
He's bringing it. Well, we can talk about that one day too. But he's bringing in the UFC to teach.
I subscribe to the channel. I
just wanted to see the city again.
And that's that love they write those beautiful songs about.
Yes, our great big role. And I want to see just once.